Okay, I'm going to be comparing a bunch of my lights here, and first up I'm going to go with the Olight Arkfield Pro. Okay, this is on the turbo mode. Fantastic illumination. You know, that here on the left is my RovyVon E30 Pro. I mean, that is producing like maybe double the light of the Arkfield Pro. Look at that. E30 Pro and the Arkfield Pro. Arkfield Pro, E30 Pro. I mean, it's just night and day. But of course, that's on the turbo mode. Yeah. So far, the E30 is the winner. Okay. The great thing about the E30 as well is that you can also activate the high mode like that. Let me compare the high mode actually. So this is the E30 on high versus the Arkfield Pro on turbo. And look at that. I mean, look, the Arkfield Pro is producing more light on turbo, but it's comparable to the E30 Pro on high. Remember, the E30 Pro doesn't step down on the high mode as well. So that's pretty impressive. I have to say, it's pretty impressive. But yeah, the Arkfield Pro is still brighter on turbo. Let's have a look. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we can work with. Okay, next up, I've got the Wurkkos. Next up, I've got the Wurkkos HD01. And wow, look at that hotspot. It's got a bit more throw than the Arkfield. That's the Arkfield on here to the left on turbo, and that's the HD01. Definitely has more throw. Brightness is, I don't know, it's somewhat comparable. It's just the beam is much more focused in the center with the HD01. The Arkfield just has a much larger hotspot, lots of spill as well, more spill than the HD01. Okay. Coming up next, let's have a look at the Sofirn IF24. Sofirn IF24, and look at that. Okay, now we're talking. We've got a bit of a throwy beam here. Let's see if it can hold up with the RovyVon E30 Pro. Okay, and that's the Sofirn IF24 RovyVon. Ah, geez, it's so close. It's so close. But I think the Sofirn might just win out by a touch. But yeah, you got to remember the Sofirn's also able to hold this mode for longer. It's got a bit more better heat sinking. But I mean, the RovyVon E30, out of all these lights, it is an absolute beast of a light on that turbo mode. 3,500 lumens, you know, just beats out all the others really, except maybe the Sofirn IF24 on turbo in terms of throw. But yeah, flood wise, overall light, look at that, E30 Pro.